Warm welcome to you all for the Martini tasting. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. I am the bartender formerly known as Prince. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through such a thing called life. I mean Martinis. Alright, I would like to introduce my staff today. Behind the bar, we have Vinita from Jamaica, who has taken all the pain in making this omelette. And we have Carla from Chile. And we have Houston from South Africa. And we have Noela all the way from Philippines. So before I start the Martini tasting, I would like to introduce Natalie, our merchandise staff. She's got a very good news to all of you. Alright? She's gonna give you the good news.
Hi guys, I have a special offer just for you guys for attending the Martini tasting today. I run the duty-free store, the duty-free liquor and tobacco store. And today, just for you guys, for coming to the tasting, you guys get 10% off any liquor you want to purchase just for today. So the store is open at 6 o'clock this evening. If you come in with your Martini tasting ticket stubs, you can get 10% off any of the liquor you want to purchase, okay? So that's from 6 o'clock tonight, 10% off anything you want to get.
Thank you.
So are you guys ready to have some fun?
Yes.
The basic rule of the Martini tasting is to have fun. Are you guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
I like it. Okay, today we're gonna taste 4 kinds of martinis. One is genuine martini, the gin classic. The other one is appletini. And the third one is gonna be a limoncello. And the fourth one is Toblerone. Alright folks, so today I'm going to talk about the martinis, the bases, the martini glass, the cocktail shakers, the bar tools, what we use in making the martinis. Alright folks, so what is a martini? Drink. Cocktail. Good answer. Alright, we're gonna see what is a martini, alright? Martini is a quintessential cocktail which was born and bred in the United States of America. It's also called as an aperitif. Martini has come to represent from the sophistication to depravity, from elegance to wild abandon. Sometimes it's called as the silver bullet because it's clean, clear, cold and always hits the mark. Presidents and movie stars, philosophers and poets, from the fictional characters to the creators of Martini have looked upon Martini with inspiration, release, love and humor. No other cocktail has got such a complicated folklore. No other cocktail has engendered such a kind of passion in making and discussing the unique methods of making this drink. How and why this gin drink became such a cultural icon? Why not the Rob Roy, the Rusty Nail and the Manhattan? All these drinks are the place in the pantheon of classic cocktails, but Martini has inspired the fancy and taste of the people since it was born. Alright folks, the origin, where this drink has been originated. Any answers? It was discovered in the later part of the 19th century. Beyond that one probable fact, the stories of its origin as follows. Britishers claim that Martini has been named after a late 19th century firearm with the same name, which was very famous for its kick. The Martini Rossi, the Vermouth company, takes the credit for its name because vermouth is the only defining ingredient which is used in making the martini. Martini di Armadi Tagia, the principal bartender Knickerbocker Hotel in New York, takes the credit for the martini because he played a very important role in making the evolution of martini. And there are more other stories. San Francisco bartender Jerry Thomas first married gin and vermouth together. The combination was spellbinding. The Jerry Thomas famous Martina formula contained 4 parts gin and 2 parts vermouth. There's another story. The credit goes to bartender Hoffman House in New York. There's a place in Martinez called Martinez in California. Does the same. Yet there's another story as a martini being created in Netherlands. Folks, there's no doubt gin was developed in Netherlands, not the martini. Perhaps the simplicity what gives the martini the staying power. Perhaps the iconic stature of the martini glass. Too much of evidence points towards the America's birthplace. New Yorkers, others to the Hoffman House theory, while West Coasters prefer the San Francisco theory. Alright folks, there are 2 basic elements to make a martini. Creating martini is an alchemic form, 2 basic elements. One can create gold and other cocktail equivalent. Whatever reason, today martinis are here to stay. Some of us will usher the next millennium with a glass of champagne. Most of us will toast the new age with our silver bullets. Alright folks? So the basis. Gin has been the base for most of the cocktails, and for the main base for the martini is gin, and we can see vodka. Nowadays we can see cognac as well. Alright folks? So a genuine martini. What is a genuine martini? Gin and vodka. It's a very good answer. James Bond strides into the bar, asks for a vodka martini, shaken. According to the barman world over, this martini is not a genuine martini. Yes, ma'am. So according to the barman world over, this is not a gin martini. Firstly, the first rule is a genuine martini has to be a gin base. Secondly, it's not shaken, it's still. And olive has to be placed. This is a genuine martini. Alright folks? And instead of olive, if you place a cocktail onion in your glass, the nomenclature, the description changes. It's simply called the Gibson. Is it clear? So gin was developed in the 17th century by a Dutch physician in Netherlands. Gin was consumed as a tonic to heal gallstones, rheumatism and arthritis. That is how the gin tonic gained its popularity, because people used to have it like a tonic. So gin has got the juniper bush flavor, which is a very dry hard alcohol, which is rarely drank of its own. That's why it's one of the best drink base for the cocktails. And for the replacement of that, vodka is another one, which is colorless, odorless and tasteless. That is why vodka has become a very good cocktail base as well. Any questions so far? How many of you believe that all the martinis come in a martini glass is a martini? No. How many of you believe that Cosmopolitan is a martini? With researchers in popularity, the name itself is a sort of catch-all. Not all the cotton swabs are called Q-tips. Not all the bandage additives are called band-aids. Not all the drinks that come in a martini glass is a martini. Alright folks? Cosmopolitan is an exotic cocktail or a specialty cocktail. Alright? Other than gin martini, there's no other martini, genuine martini. So we're gonna taste the first one. It's a gin martini, gin classic martini. We'll try it, drink it. So we're gonna cheers in different languages. Alright folks? Because we have different nationalities on board. Alright folks? So this time we're gonna cheers in Chile. Huh? Salud. So you have to look at the next table, cheer them for good luck, health and prosperity. Salud. How's it? Eating hard, right? That's why I said gin is a very, very hard alcohol, very dry, rarely drank of its own. So, if anybody would like to make your gin martini dirty, please raise your hands. Houston and Carla, they're gonna make your drink dirty. Make sure you use the appropriate olive brim in that. If you're gonna add too much of olive brim, so you're gonna spoil your drink. Please raise your hands, they're gonna help you out in making your drink dirty. So you guys gonna rate the first one, the classic martini, good? Okay. Olive juice. So I'm gonna just give you a tip about the olive juice. Okay? When you buy your olives from the market, a small tip about the olive juice, just take off the bottle of your olive juice from your jar, okay, and fix it with dry vermouth, the bottle of dry vermouth. So on the same vermouth you can use to make your martinis, and you can preserve your olives for a longer time. So how is it after making it dirty? Is it drinkable? It's good, right? Alright folks, some of the bar tools we use in making the martini is a cocktail shaker, we have a bar spoon, and we have a cocktail strainer as well. I'm going to just show you. This is a cocktail shaker, exactly looks like a tumbler. Alright. This is the bar spoon to stir it. And we have a strainer. There are different types of shakers. Can anybody tell me what kind of shaker is this?
Homemade.
The easy one. Mostly used in the commercial bars. It's called the Boston shaker. Yeah. The one part is a metal and the other part is a glass. The main contraption of this shaker is to mix the drink very skill mixing. Very easy, very fast. You can shake it by one hand and pour it by one hand. Alright? Mostly used in the very busy bars. We got a 3-part cocktail shaker.